Okay, badminton players, we are going to learn how to play the game. It will be modified rules. You'll be playing doubles badminton. We'll go over all of the rules that you need to know to implement during gameplay. Okay, looking at the court here, we have the left side and right side of the court. Under left, you have odd. That is referring to your score, and right side you have even, and that is also referring to your score. If your score is 2, you would stand on the right-hand side of the court and serve. If your score was 7, let's say, you would stand on the left-hand side because 7 is an odd number. We also have a serving line. You stand as close to the serving line as possible, and you need to be in the correct service box when you serve based on your score. So right, even, left, odd. Okay, so we start the game 0-0. We always start serving from the right-hand side. You can see the player here served from right even box to the other right even box. You have to serve on a diagonal. It has to go in the other team's box. It also has to go past the other serving line. So the birdie has to go from one serving line past the other serving line and land in the diagonal box. And here we have the players marked by letters. It's the start of the game. The score is 0-0. Player A, they are serving from the right-hand box diagonal to player D. Player D looks like hit the birdie into the net. So what does that mean? Player A and B, they have scored a point. So if you look at our score, 1-0. Player A and B scored that point. So what happens is that now the score is 1. 1 is odd. So player A, they are now standing in the left-hand box because their score is odd. They will have to serve on a diagonal to player C. And here player A with the score of 1 standing in the left-hand box has served to player C. Player C has hit the birdie over the net and has landed in the player B box. So players C and D have now scored a point. So players C and D have scored. The score is 1-1. C and D, the left-hand side, because the score is odd, will serve. They will have to serve from their box to player A's service box, making sure the birdie does go past that serving line. And here we go. Looks like player C hit the birdie into player A's box. Player A returned the shot, went into player D. Player D then returned the birdie over the net, and it landed in front of the service line. Remember, that service line is only for the serve. After that, the birdie can fall anywhere on the court to score a point. So player C and D scored another point. Their score is now 2-1. So C and D have scored a point. Player C continues to serve until they lose the point. Now, because the score is even, player C moves over to the right-hand box. Right is even, and will now serve on a diagonal to player B. So, some things to remember. Even is on the right, odd is on the left. Always serve underhand. The birdie must be served underhand. Your racket hand needs to be above the racket head on the serve when you make contact. You always serve on a diagonal. Remember, that is only for the serve. After the serve, the birdie can go anywhere on the court along with the serving line. That serving line, the birdie must go past, and that is only on the serve. After that, the birdie can fall in front of it. If the serving team scores, the server will continue to serve until they lose the point. When the serve comes back to that team, they'll rotate similar to volleyball. You will switch players serving, and you'll stand in the correct box based on your score, right, even, left, odd. Thank you.